If you've been following me and my channel for a while now, you'll know that every year we go up to Appleby Horse Fair. It's one of the biggest events of the year that we cover and absolutely enjoy every single minute of it. We've been going for 14 years and this year's going to be no exception. We're planning on travelling up on early hours of Thursday morning so we can be in the village early. And then we're going to be staying at the Punch Bowl Inn Hotel in Askham. So come along with us and let's see what we can find for this year. Well, we've made good time and we've just stopped at Scotch Corner Services and we're having a coffee. Diane's going to have some breakfast and then we'll be heading on to the A66 and up into Appleby village. So we'll catch you again in a few minutes. Diane's just having her porridge that she's just made while we have a stop at the services.
Better than the best. And better than the Life Hotel.
Don't be saying that, you'll make him mad. Well, it's Thursday morning and it's fairly quiet, but it won't look like this on Saturday, so I'll show you the difference when it's packed down there and you can't move.
Probably Brad in the side of it. Fancy. All the way up to the middle, and back up, and we've got a skirt, on the CRV port behind us, 4 meters to that. The van new one, just 4 meters to that.
We had decided to stay at the Punch Bowl Inn in Askham. It's about 12 miles outside of Appleby, so not too far away, and quite a decent ride in, the road being a lot better than the year we went and stayed at Shap. The journey in took us through the grounds of Askham Hall Country Park, very picturesque and very quiet, hardly any traffic on this road at all. The road took us further down into the park and over a couple of cattle grids, and after this cattle grid we came to a little bridge, and it looks as though somebody recently didn't quite make it round the corner. The bollards marking the part where the wall has been knocked down. On the left is Askham Church, and in front of us a few of the walkers. A lot of this area has a lot of walks by Wainwright and is very popular. And then, as we enter Askham village, the Punch Bowl Inn appears on our left-hand side. And here we are, and this is where we're staying for the next few days. Well, just gone downstairs. We're at the hotel. We was watching television and all the fire alarms went off, so we've just been downstairs, come back up again. Luckily there is no fire, false alarm, but it was out going down and coming back up, but at least we can relax now, and then in a few minutes we'll be going down again to get something to eat. This is where we're staying for the few days that we're here. We've got a nice room, and we've just had a really delicious meal in there. Highly recommend it if you're in this area. This is Askham village. Very picturesque, very peaceful. we're just leaving Ascombe. We've just left our hotel. We've had a nice breakfast and we're heading down to Appleby for day 3. Here we are heading back down the A66 for day 3, Saturday, heading towards the Appleby turn-off. Notice all the cones on the left hand side of the road, making it very difficult for those with horse-drawn wagons to pull over if they need to rest the horses. Here we are taking the slip road into Appleby. This will bring us out near the Fairfield at the top end of the village. As we approach this junction, the market and the flashing lane are just to our right, but we will be turning left and heading down into the village. It's about 9 o'clock on Saturday morning and already it's getting quite busy. Saturday is probably the busiest day of the fair. Coaches coming from all over the world to visit, as this fair is the biggest gypsy and traveller fair in the world. It's estimated that up to 30,000 travellers and gypsies arrive in the village for this fair, with 40,000 visitors coming to look as well, so you can imagine how busy it does get at times. We're down by the river for the start of day 3. It's still early yet, not many people about yet, but it will be packed later on.
fish up. You got my good side.
Here we are on the Saturday afternoon leaving Appleby, giving a wave to the lady on the car park. We always park at the school car park on a Saturday as it's more central to the village for us. Any minute now we'll be making our way out onto the main road. As it's Saturday afternoon, the horses are still going up and down, so this road is going to be very, very busy. We're going to turn right onto the main road through the village and down towards the sands before we get turned left on the one-way system that's put up. Then when we leave the village we'll be heading down the A66 back to Scotch Corner. As you can see, there's a lot of people about and the footpaths get very busy, so you have to be wary of those that are walking in the road. And of course, all along this road, as it's horse fair, all the horses take priority. At this point we've got the windows open and our country music playing for everyone to listen to, but of course we couldn't put that on the video, otherwise we'd get a copyright strike. This is where the hill drops down towards the sands and the River Eden on the right hand side, where everybody goes to wash their horses. In a moment there will be a one-way system introduced so that the traffic can't go through the village where the horses are, and we have to turn left. Here we are turning onto the one-way system. If you look straight ahead, that's where all the crowds are down by the river. Here we go up onto the back street to avoid the main road, and then we will go along here and rejoin the main road further up. Here we are about to turn right back onto the main road and then out of Appleby village. It's always sad leaving Appleby, having had such a great time, as we do every year, but I always say, if you don't go home, you can't look forward to coming back again next year. left Appleby and we're now on the A66 heading back to Scotch Corner Services, where we shall stop and have a coffee. And the weather's not too bad, we're right on top of the A66 and it's a bit windy but there's no rain, so we're all okay. So we'll let you know how we're doing in a bit. Well, we've made it back to Scotch Corner. We've had 3 days of fantastic fun and now we're on the last leg of the journey home, so we'll see you when we get back. Well, we're back home after visiting Appleby and just thought I'd show you a couple of things I got. The first thing was my new cooking pot to go over my fire pit so I can cook outside again. And then for my little camper van I got some new cushion covers which I thought were really nice. So I'll be able to take off some of the ones I've got in there and replace them with those. And that brings Appleby to this year for a close, and we've really enjoyed it as we always do. This was our 14th year and hopefully we'll be back again next year for year 15.